It's about longevity. Feel me? Look how beautiful she looks at her age.
55.
I would have never thought that.
Working out helps if you're depressed. Working out helps if you are angry.
Facts.
Working out helps if you're in love.
Facts.
With every stage of your life, workout helps.
It's all about longevity, people. Think about how you feel. How does your body relate to you moving?
Yes.
Your mobility.
Yes.
Feel me? Your agility.
Yes.
Can you be agile?
Yes.
Can you still walk at a certain age? Can you still dance at a certain age?
I was also at a vulnerable stage.
Talk
You know,
about it.
I literally saw my mom fell, her eyes bleeding. I was freaking crying. I've never seen tears drop down in my I never thought I would cry, bro. That's how deep it is. Like, I literally have tears coming down in my eyes.
Let it out, bro.
But I didn't let that destroy me. You get what I'm saying? I didn't let it change me or stop working out or stop like doing things that I'm supposed to do on a normal day. But when I started meditating, when you meditate, it calms you down.
Yep.
Go Capone. Go Capone. Yeah.
Talk to us, man.
So I want to talk about working out as a form of meditating.
That is definitely meditation, bro.
Yeah,
What I
and
do.
I feel like a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that. That's a perfect form of meditation. If you don't sit down in the morning and you don't have time to do the breathing thing, go to the gym. But when I mean go to the gym, go to the park, or just work out at home.
Give time for yourself to work out.
But focus. Even if you're with a partner, even if you're with a workout partner, make sure y'all both focus. Like, yo, y'all thinking about the workout, y'all breathing, because it's still a form of breathing in, breathing out. Y'all thinking, y'all not just on the phone. You know, that's why I say, like, the gym might not even be a good place to actually do those type of meditation workouts. It's kind of like you're on the phone, you're conversating with somebody. Like, give yourself a good 20 minutes of
Straight
pushing. You're not thinking about nothing, you're thinking about the workout. And you'll have a better day. That's a form of meditation.
Focusing on your breathing so you can finish up the next set.
Uh-huh.
So you can go through the next workout.
Exactly.
Trust me, you're gonna see yourself changing.
Yeah.
Not just physically.
Exactly. Mentally too. And that's another way. I feel like that's actually one of the best ways of meditating, because when you see that you're able to push yourself to a point where you could actually, like, I wasn't able to do a handstand push-ups, and now I'm able to after like 6 months. Oh, I wasn't looking like this. Now I look better. When you could actually think like, oh man, I could actually do that. I could push myself to a point where I would never thought I could get to. Then you can apply that to other things. You can apply that to your business.
Everything.
You can apply that as a person. You know, maybe you're not so good at doing something or whatever it is. Maybe you have this business that's not growing, but you know, like, hey, if I could make myself look like this at a certain amount of time, I could get my business to be $1 million business if I apply some pressure.
Facts.
So that's a nice way of meditating. What you got to say to that?
After I finish my morning routine, I'm in the gym at 6:30. I'm at the park 6:30 every morning, and that's how I continue with my meditation. You know, a lot of people say, "Oh, you look so serious," or "Why you look so serious? You look so mean." That's me in the zone, meditating. I'm focusing on everything. You know, keeping myself centered. For when that person come and they want to piss me off, they can't, because I'm still centered. A lot of people, men and women, don't know how to tap into their feelings, don't know how to tap into their inner self. And how I do it, I meditate. I meditate every single morning for an hour. I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I meditate for an hour. And that dictates how my day is going to be. I don't allow circumstances to dictate to me how my day is going to be. I tell my day how it's going to be.
Very important. Just like she said, I also wake up 4:30 every morning. I don't do it for an hour though. I do it for 10 to 20 minutes. That's the most important thing. Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. There was a stage in my life, I'm not gonna mention exactly what it is, but just like Brawley said, there was a stage in my life too where I had to take care of my mom because my mom lost her job. She was stressed out, because she lost her job, and you know, she was expecting a lot from it. You know, she was going through a lot. She couldn't get a 401k because of papers issues and all that. I'm not gonna touch deep into it, but you know, I was also at a vulnerable stage.
Talk
you know,
about it.
I literally saw my mom fell, her eyes bleeding. I was freaking crying. I've never seen tears drop down in my I never thought I would cry, bro. That's how deep it is. Like, I literally have tears coming down in my eyes.
Let it out, bro.
But I didn't let that destroy me. You get what I'm saying? I didn't let it change me or stop working out or stop like doing things that I'm supposed to do on a normal day. But when I started meditating, when you meditate, it calms you down.
Yep.
It calms you down. You could be mad. Somebody could have pissed you off yesterday.
Yep.
Somebody could piss you off today. But if you meditate tomorrow, if you wake up, you're still pissed off about that. If you sit down, you fold your legs on the ground, you could put your back behind the wall. You could start off with breathing in, breathing out.
Yo,
You could do that 10 times and then start just breathing in. And as you're breathing, just focus on your breathing. Try to work on just your breathing.
Exactly.
Just
You're breathing. As you're breathing, you count 5 times in and 6 times out. So it's, I'm gonna do an example.
Please.
I'm gonna go.
I'm learning.
Take
6.
notes.
Take notes.
So you count to 5 on your inhale and you count to 6 on your exhale. That's how you practice controlling your breathing, and that's how you control your inner being, your inner spirit.
Yes. The meditation is gonna help you. So when you're meditating, just focus on your breathing first. It's hard for you not to think about stuff when you're meditating. So just try to focus on your breathing.
Right.
Once you master focusing on your breathing, then you could just master just clearing your mind, not even thinking about the breathing, just thinking about nothing. Clearing your mind, giving your mind a break. Our mind is what works for 24 hours. Even when we're sleeping, we're dreaming. So the mind works, you don't even give your mind a break. And that's why people get stressed out.
Because meditation, in your quiet moments, when you're trying to be vulnerable, and let's tie it into accountability a little bit, how important is it and how hard or easy or difficult was it to sit with yourself, be vulnerable with yourself, be accountable, and to take accountability for the things that you recognize in your quiet moments?
Well, I'm the type of person, I don't like anything or anyone to control me. So if I stay angry too long, that means that person has control over me. Never allow anyone to have any type of control over you. So even if you do get angry, you're entitled to get angry. Everybody's entitled to it, but it's how you control that anger and the energy. So what I do my breathing exercise all through the day. A client will piss me off. I'm in real estate. I'm in the real estate sales. So you know, I'm coming across all different types of personalities and brokers and agents, and those are the ones that really can get you to that level. But what do? I smile, and as I'm smiling, some people say "woosa."
Whatever
You know,
works for you.
I just do it silently, and then guess what? I'm in control. I'm centered again. Never allow anybody to take you off kilter, off center. Always stay centered, and you control every situation that you're in. I'm a control freak, so control your emotions, control every aspect of your life.
So quick question. So if somebody pissed you off right now, what would you do? Like if somebody did something that just kind of switched your mood, what would you do?
They're not allowed to.
Okay.
Why? Because I meditated this morning, and I've already dictated how people are going to treat me and how my day is going to be.
Okay.
So if somebody said something that would have pissed me off, it wouldn't piss me off because I've already centered myself.
I was expecting a different answer, but she killed it.
Keys, guys.
I'll soak this all in.
guys.
So what would you say, Broly?
For me, meditation is very important. I used to have anger issues, and I didn't know how to release my anger. One of the ways of me releasing my anger or energy is me on. Yeah, y'all see me all the damn time. That's the way that I release my energy. Meditation is one of the keys that allowed me to understand that I had this problem. So a lot of times, if I don't meditate, even when I don't meditate, I am meditating, because sometimes people get you in a situation and it's so easy to just react. You know, I'll take a breather, take a second to breathe, process my thoughts, and then I'll react after that. And then I'm more collective. I'm more in tune with who I am and what they're doing. I understand that they're hurt, because probably most likely they're hurt, because only hurt people try to hurt people.
Exactly.
If you are in a state of mind that is positive and your energy and your aura is in that type of vibe, you will not go around telling people negative things. So I understand that. So instead of me reacting in a way that combats with them and have us being in a battle, I'll show them love. I tell people all the time, if you kill anybody, kill them with love. I'll kill all my enemies with love every day. If I work with you and I see you hate me, by the next day, you will think in your head, we are best friends, but we are not. I just love you, bro. I love you, sis. I love y'all people.
That's the real.
You feel me? And that's real.
One of the things I do in the mornings also, I wake up at 4 o'clock, do an hour meditation. After that, I plan my day. If you don't plan your day is going to be whacked.
Yes.
You have to make a schedule of what you're going to accomplish during the day, and you'll see your day go so much smoother when you do that.
Yes.
Try that.
Yeah, I will. I definitely will. I'm
in the morning, first thing in the morning, and I learned that from a lot of guys who are in the business.
Yes, in the business.
You do your meditation. After your meditation, you schedule what your day is going to be, what you want to accomplish, and then you go work out, and then you come home, and then you start your day.
Let me ask you a question. How much hours of sleep do you say you get a day, or do you try to get?
I'm in bed by 10 o'clock every night. 10 o'clock I'm in bed, and I'm up at 4.
Okay, nice. That's good. That's perfect.
So you get about 6 to 8 hours of sleep. Make sure you get about 6 to 8 hours.
And I also feel like when you work out, you don't, like, that's the best amount of time. Like, people say you need to sleep for 8 hours, but when you work out, you have so much energy. And especially when you work out and eat healthy, you have so much energy that you just only need 6 hours of sleep.
And don't eat after 7 o'clock, because if you eat after 7 o'clock, you're going to wake up tired. Because that food is in you.
Still processing. Now, you have to realize, people, your body is trying to sleep. You know, it's trying to rest. So if your body's still processing food, it's still working. Your organs are still working while you're trying to rest. And when you get up, you'll wake up tired because you know your body was always working that whole time. And then you go about more work. You don't rest. You know.
So make 7 o'clock your last meal, and it's not going to be a heavy meal either. Your heaviest meals are breakfast and lunch. Yeah. Your dinner should be something so light that's easily digestible. And have a grapefruit before you go to sleep.
Nice.
Old timer.
Right, so one more thing. I want to touch on how working out helps the emotions. Like, let's say, how do you just feel like workout helps the emotional state?
Let me tell you.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Working out helps if you're depressed. Working out helps if you are angry.
Facts.
Working out helps if you're in love.
Facts.
With every stage of your life, workout helps.
That's a fact.
Because if you're depressed or if you're angry, what do? You take it out on the irons, or you take it out in some sort, whether it's a push-up or squats or something. By the end of your sets, you don't even remember about your anger anymore. You know, and I know people who have been depressed who started working out. Somebody who I trained, she was depressed for a long time. Working out, just being around positive people and doing the workout. Now she has a new mentality, a new way of thinking, and now she feels she has a purpose. She found out what her purpose is. So that's for me.
Nah, that's a perfect answer right there. I think I don't even know. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say anymore. What you got, bro?
Believe it or not, touching on purposes, I never thought that I had a purpose. You know
Oh
what
man,
I mean?
everybody's
thought
put
that.
on this earth for a purpose,
Yeah,
for a reason. We all, it's for us to find out what our
that
purpose
purpose
is.
is, yeah.
And guess, I believe, my personal opinion,
Yeah.
this is Elaine's personal opinion, is you will not leave this earth until you've accomplished your purpose. Because we were put on this earth for a reason. Not just to work, not just to earn money, not just to become millionaires, but even if my purpose is to be here with you guys to make this video and it reach millions of people, I might have accomplished my purpose today.
Big facts.
I don't know.
Big facts.
You know what I mean?
Big facts.
But everybody have a purpose.
Big
And
facts.
that's why so many people are in situations which one of my deepest desire is to help a lot of people who are in situations that they feel they can't get out of. You know, a lot of people are in abusive relationships, whether it's emotional, sexual, physical, and if it reaches one person to let them know it's not your fault and you can get out of it, nobody deserves to be abused in any sort of
Shape or
way.
form, yeah.
No
way,
way.
shape or form,
And
yeah.
the person who's abusing you, they're the weaker person. You're the stronger person because you have been there taking it. Now it's just for you to dig deeper and to leave that situation.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's
Yo,
dope.
that was perfect.
Can I touch on that?
Yes, for sure.
Cause I'm not gonna lie, cause I gotta be honest. Like things like this get me semi-emotional because when you talk about emotion and fitness, if I could pull it back to that for a moment, I was in a very rough position financially when I lost my job, when I lost my situation, and what I realized was, like I said, this is my guy. More often times than not, you see me putting in pain, you're gonna see him. We used to link up every single day, and we used to work out, and we used to build, and we used to talk on ideas. And
Just because we didn't even think about YouTube.
just because there was no goals at that point. What we realized about it,
We had a
was-
purpose.
we had a purpose, and I was putting in work days, and it was like I was putting in a day's work, and emotionally and psychologically I needed fitness to be what I was putting in pain at while I was trying to build myself and while I was working. So I know it's a lot of people out there that aren't where they want to be, and people are all along the spectrum, and none of us are where we want to be right now or ultimately. But at the end of the day, for me personally, fitness has been something that drug me out of really, really dark waters. It brought me into more positive headspace. It actually releases endorphins, right? So there actually is science behind the idea of working out emotionally and all. So working out is going to be linked to your fitness, is going to release endorphins, is going to put you in a more positive state of mind, is going to give you something to work at, grind at every single day, something that you could be proud of and drag and pick yourself up. Because I heard a dope quote that I saw in a movie, and it escapes me at the moment, where he said you don't drown when you fall in the water, you only drown when you stay submerged in it, right? So, and that was deep, and it was actually, I believe it was Extraction on Netflix, so y'all can watch that. But yeah, and that hit me so hard because it reminds me, because whenever I'm going through a rough time, I can always recall a time where I was hungry, I was starving, but I was out there and I was putting in pain and I was
Working out.
getting stronger.
Finding
and I
that
had
food.
my brothers
Finding
with
that
me,
pain.
and we were supporting
Getting that
one
shmoney.
another. And it was just like the other day, my guy and I, we were doing a video, and it was 25 muscle ups. And shout out to That's Good Money. And
Big facts.
what I realized was it was a struggle. And what helped me in the moment was my guy looked at me and he said, forget about the cameras. Forget about everything. It's you and the bars. You know what we do.
It's a journey, yo.
And I had never done 25 muscle ups in a consecutive flow, in a routine, in a workout. And just in that moment, feeling the support of my brother, because I was feeling semi-embarrassed talking about vulnerability. I was struggling. I was trying to dig deep. I was trying to get it.
Because the camera was on you,
Because
too.
the camera was on. The lights was bright, and that's what you want.
Yo,
and
That's Good Money thought he was gonna quit.
They thought that was never an option.
He thought he was
I
gonna
thought
quit.
I was wasting a lot of film. I was never gonna quit. That's never an option. And because of that, and because my brother was there to go, look, You got it. It's you and
Ain't
the
no
bar.
time to stop.
Support. I was able to
Even
push
think
through
about quitting.
and muscle through. And
Let's
moments like that, when that was a fitness moment. But when you extrapolate all of the lessons and the ideas that's intertwined all throughout of that, the idea of support, brotherhood, fellowship, the way that it brings people together. Like these are all people that I'm meeting through fitness, people who are doing incredible things with their lives, with their channels. And the thing that I love is everybody wants to give back, because everyone is saying, I've gained something so powerful from fitness, a level of confidence, a swagger, a way that you can carry yourself. And what I'm hearing from everybody here who clearly puts in a lot of pain, gets a lot of money, is that they're saying, I got to the point where I was like, I want to give this away. I also want to give this information. And that's what's super and uberly important, is that everyone is saying anyone can have this. Work on your body, work on yourself, your emotions. It can facilitate and help you regulate a lot of things. Even if you just get up and work out, you accomplish something for the day. Psychologically, you could trick yourself into becoming better.
I was saying, bro, I didn't know I had a purpose. Feel me? I used to just work. And I was very complacent with my job because I was making a good amount of money. I'm not gonna lie. So when COVID hit and I couldn't work anymore, I was just like, all right, I'm gonna just wait till I go back to work. But in that situation, I'm not used to just sitting down, being in the crib and doing nothing. So I would go work out for fun. While working out, I realized that I used to be very selfish. I didn't want people out there looking like me. And I realized how selfish that was, because COVID had hit. That's what made me realize, because I'm like, they are killing our people. And I took the COVID test, and I took the COVID test in like July, and I was negative on everything. I didn't have antibodies, nothing. My mom had COVID. I slept next to her for 21 days. But I don't have an antibody? So if I look like this and I'm not getting sick anywhere near that, I need more people to be like that. That's what I realized. This is my purpose, to spread this, to spread this fitness knowledge. You feel me? So that everybody will be able to live longer. It's about longevity. Feel me? Look how beautiful she looks at her age.
55.
I would have never thought that. You would see her walking down the block, you'd be like, oh my gosh, what? And you see what she says? 55 years age. Like, that's beautiful. It's all about longevity, people. Don't think about how big you need to get. Don't think about how small you need to go. Don't think about.
I took a picture of the fort. He looks very serious. You got a sense of humor. He's got a sense of humor.
Don't think about how big you need to get. Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry, man. Don't think about how big you need to get for muscles and stuff like that. Don't think about how small you need to get because you've lost a little weight and your muscles not big enough. Think about how you feel. How does your body relate to you moving? Your mobility. Feel me? Your agility. Can you be agile? Can you still walk at a certain age? Can you still dance at a certain age? Can look at him. I'm
going to test you now. See, you said a lot of stuff to you. I want to see him do what I'm going to do now.
Do it. Let me see you do something.
All about balance.
Let me see the balance. Show me the balance.
It's in your brain.
Go ahead.
You know, the girls think they can do it this way, like, but it's all about balance. It's not a big deal.
See?
It's all balance. Watch.
Hey!
You're not going to do it.
You saw that, right, guys? How old are you? How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I get an interview?
Yeah.
They always think I'm like Larry David or what's the other guy's name? The comedian. Woody Allen. The girl, and I said, the girl said to me, you look like Woody Allen. I said, but he's funny looking. But you know the most important thing she said? He makes us laugh.
Exactly.
And girls want to have fun. But when you're young and your testosterone level is high, you're thinking about a lot of other things, right?
But how old were you? You didn't say.
What do you mean?
How old are you? You didn't say.
I'm 70.
70
well,
years
I'm
old.
I'm gonna be 70.
He's gonna be 70. You see him running around, jumping around.
Yeah,
this is what we need. This is what it's about. Being able to.
Oh yeah. You're gonna do it. What's tough? You got a great body. I didn't compliment you. You know you're in great shape. Yeah.
All right.
That's really good. That's really good. But the rest of your body.
Anything that you do, we gonna do it. Because that's what it's about. Longevity. We're working on this mobility. It's not about just being
Right. That's right. Exactly.
And let me let them know it's about practical application. Practical application. The things that you're doing, is it gonna translate to the things that you may have to do in life? Like we always say, what if you gotta run with pounds of weight on your back? What if
you gotta run with your
backpack?
baby?
What if you gotta run with your baby?
You gotta run and you got your baby in your hand and people are running around killing people. They're running around just killing people everywhere around you.
Nothing
and you have
wrong.
to survive.
Nothing wrong with lifting a bunch of weights. Nothing wrong with getting big. But at the end of the day, longevity. Are you gonna look like that over the course of time? And can you do what you need to do in the real world? Practical application. Can you hang? What if you gotta hold yourself until help came? What if you had to pull yourself up and muscle yourself up?
You gotta run. You gotta run away from the police. You gotta hop over a gate. You better be able to muscle up, boy. Bodybuilders is not worried about that. They're worried about bench pressing. For what? For what? How is that practical to your actual lifestyle? How is that practical? Please, tell me. Feel me? Yo, make sure y'all subscribe to my guy, Kev Speaks.
Absolutely, man.
Feel me?
Subscribe to my guy, man. Broly Games. Shout out to my guy, man, on the camera. Bam, man. Shout out to everybody. Like I said, get Bam Bam on the.
Can I take a picture of the
Bam
four of
Bam out
you?
here.
Bam Bam out here.
Look, come here. Hold the camera for us. Hold the camera for us, please.
Hold up, yeah.
If you don't mind. Just hold it for us.
So
guys,
go down the
so
line.
guys, like we always
Listen,
listen, the most
Wait, you're coming too close. I don't get all of you together.
Right there.
So the most important thing you guys should get out of this video is build that discipline. Discipline kills everything. You know, no matter how you feel, no matter how what emotion you're dealing with, build that discipline. And guys, do not forget to smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, smash that shit button. Leave a comment down below. Let us know about comment. Yes. Yo, subscribe to her channel. She's new.
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
Blonde locks.
Yes.
Exactly.
Subscribe to my channel, The Kevin Speaks, Kevin Speaks, Instagram, YouTube.
Bam out here.
Yes. And we out of here, guys. Woo!
Yeah,
Can
can I take a picture now?
Yes.
I meet a lot of young girls in here.
Yes.
They like you. Got a or something?